Greetings, I'm DonTheCrown, and welcome to my FlashBack guide. After watching this guide, you should be on track to picking the perfect build for you. If you want to skip ahead at any time, check the description for timestamps. A fairly common question I get asked is, what is the best build for FlashBack? And my first response always is, what is your goal? When starting an event like FlashBack, players can have several different goals. How you approach the event will depend on your goal. The most common goals are getting that free loot box, hitting some high-level MTX Break points, earning a Demigods, making some currency, or just playing to have fun. So let's go through each one of those goals. Getting the free loot box. If you reach level 35 in the FlashBack event, you will be instantly rewarded with an Apocalypse mystery box. This is only possible once per account. Leveling multiple characters to level 35 will not grant additional mystery boxes. If getting a free loot box is all you care about, then you want to hit level 35 as fast as possible, and then get out. In order to do this, I would recommend you play a Duelist Sunder build. I've put together a quick Sunder guide, which you can find on the side or in the description. MTX Breakpoints. Every character that you level up in this race is entered into a drawing for free MTX. The higher level a character is, the more MTX they are eligible for. You can also level up multiple characters for more chances at free MTX. If getting a shot at some of these high level MTX is your goal, I would recommend playing a fast clearing mapping build in a softcore league. Why softcore? Well, there's no MTX benefit to playing in hardcore, so softcore it is. In terms of a build, let's do some research. If we look at PoE Ninja's build page for Incursion Solo Self-Found, we'll notice that two skills really stand out as popular, Arc and Blade Vortex. For those of you who have been playing Incursion, this should come as little surprise. For Arc, 50% of Arc users are Saboteur, and for Blade Vortex, 84% of users are Elementalists. There are literally dozens of guides for both of these builds on the forums, but I may have time to post a leveling guide similar to my Sunder guide if there's interest. Earning a Demigods. The top 10 characters for each ascendancy will win a Demigods Dominance, with the top 3 characters winning alternate art copies. Since each of the 4 leagues has its own ladder for each ascendancy class, selecting the correct league is important. While softcore can be appealing because you don't lose your character, neither will your opponents. Trade leagues can open up options for racing with your friends, but it also puts you at risk for racing against other teams. You have to weigh the pros and cons of Trade League versus Solo Self-Found and Hardcore versus Softcore, but regardless of what you pick, be ready to spend a lot of time playing. Once you've decided on a league, head over to PoE Ninja's build section. Thankfully, they still have the FlashBack information from last event, so we can loosely predict which ascendancies will be popular after making some adjustments for meta shifts. Unless you're planning on hitting level 100 extremely fast and have done it before, I would recommend aiming for one of the classes with a lower floor for Demigods. Do keep in mind that popular builds like Elementalist Blade Vortex or Arc Saboteur were either not in last FlashBack or were less meta, and you should mentally adjust for those. One last thing to note, that in trade leagues, it's more likely that someone of you will get carried by racer friends to an easy Demigods. This happens a lot on the hardcore ladder as well, once people have died off. Making lots of money. So you don't really care about the MTX, but instead want to take lots of money to standard. Magic findings could be extra great in this event because almost every special mod is going to add density for you to farm. Hardcore may be a bit more profitable in terms of raw exalt ratio, but generally the softcore trade league economy stays stronger for longer. Also, farming burial chambers will be really good, as almost every group who is pushing for a Demigods will want a headhunter. Just having fun. If you just want to have fun, then try out whatever build you want. Normally people in this category are new to events like this and just want to participate. I'd recommend setting a goal to at least hit 85 on one build, maybe on a build you haven't had a chance to play this league. I hear Elemental Hit or Champion Reeve Blade Flurry is really good. Thanks for watching my guide. If you like this sort of content, please let me know by leaving me a comment or catching me live at twitch.tv/DonTheCrown.